Hi guys, welcome back to Sacred Shifts and how to navigate them. So, I had a pretty intense dream last night, and I feel like we are transmuting like some not only heavy but deep energy. Like I heard rooted, like back in childhood, right? And it has to do with like secret competition, with being parentified, with being like a little counselor, we'll call it, right? With being everyone's counselor, with taking on everyone else's needs, with helping everyone through their own stuff, right? But I think you're learning to take care of your own needs, take care of your own stuff, right? And you're learning just how to be with this beautiful human experience. And when I saw the moon, right, I heard dark side of the moon. So I think you're really, really learning to sit with your darkness and give it a place and a space to creatively express itself. The moon gives intuition. It also gives emotions, right? And I think you're really learning how to feel your emotions, right? And then this little cat always gives me the creative cat. So I do feel like you're being called to be creative. And I just noticed my cat jump up in the window. I'm just saying. But you're being called to be creative, right? As long as a little B, so like B, 1, 2, 3, on the timer, with this beautiful human experience, right? You're no longer running from yourself, is what I heard. And you're acknowledging family patterns or why you may attract unavailable partners, right? Then we've got this like little horse, but it also looks like a Pegasus to me. So it gave me higher dimensions, but that also gave me like stand your ground, stand in who you want to be. I'm holding, oh yeah, it's on both sides. It's a little horse. I'm like, I'm holding it backwards. And when I said that, I heard you're no longer going backwards, right? You're moving forward progressively, right? And then we got the little elephant, which gives me meditation station, right? And then we've got the little peace hand or meditation hand. So I do think you're being called to just like sit with yourself more, right? That's funny. Also, I got the W and the U, and I just heard win up. So I do feel like you're about to get a leg up, right? You're about to get a win that really moves you forward, right? Makes you feel confident in who you're becoming and what you want to do, confident to release these ideas or put these ideas on paper because they are brilliant ideas, right? So yeah, let's see what's the, oh, and then the other little thing I got was this. It says, never be satisfied with what you achieve because it all pales in comparison with what you are capable of doing in the future. And I heard know your worth as well when I was just looking at that W. So don't be afraid to ask for what you're worth, right? Because you can never get it. My friend always says, closed mouths don't get fed, right? I do feel like you're releasing a lot of burden. We've got the moon again. I heard childhood patterns that keep you looping in the same cycles, right? You're learning to let go of other people's burdens as well. You're no longer taking them on. And I heard you are sitting with your darkness. You are sitting with your mastery. You are recognizing that you're meant to put yourself out there. No more holding yourself hostage or holding on to people that want to control you or keep you away from the world, right? 3:33 on the timer. Yeah, standing on your creativity, right? A lot about the emotions, right? And creatively expressing your emotions, feeling safe to express your emotions. I heard you may feel very safe in your body as of late, and you might be crying and feeling through a lot of things, right? Your dreams may be very intense. I know mine are, right? And you are letting spirit lead you on this new confident journey of like playing with your magic, right? Confidently standing in who you want to be, knowing you're meant to be this confident leader. You're meant to show others how they too can just play, right? Which gives me tapping into that inner child. This gives confident, conscious creation as well. And I almost pull the moon off when I pull my, yeah, I'm just saying. The moon is big in this. And I heard connecting to the waters of your soul, right? And then we've got a lot of people are just like envious of this place where you're at because you're in an unpenetratable bubble. You're just standing all on your lonesome is what I heard. Hold up. This sweater's hot. And you're not letting anyone's 4:44 on the timer, jealousy, negativity, greed, anyone's idea of who you should be penetrate who you are actually being, right? And that's a beautiful energy to be in. Here. All right, guys. Hopefully you can still hear me. Got a phone call. Yeah, I think you are transmuting a lot of heavy energy. See how she's got like this, and that looks like it's like by the sacral chakra, right? That light. She's just learning how to transmute all this energy that's being sent her way, right? And I think that's what you're doing. Not only the energy that's been sent your way, but the energy that has been projected on you all of your life. You're learning how to like embody who you want to be. You may not have been able to be like who you wanted to be because your parents didn't know who they were, or something along those lines. And you're really learning to heal your heartbreak, right? I heard how to let yourself free, right? How to let your ideas in the world, and you're like healing this walking away energy, right? Because you may have just gone into hermit mode. To embody this 9 of Pentacles energy, right? To really heal this sadness, right? In regards to walking away from someone that sets your emotions on fire. I heard you doing swimmingly. That's a weird phrase, but okay. Swimmingly, which makes me think you're going with the flow, bro. Yeah, you are. You're closing out cycles, right? I heard of indecision, of not being able to make choices for yourself, but also of not trusting spirit. Right? You're learning to trust spirit. Trust where spirit's leading you. Yeah, and you're learning how to let go of attachments, right? That block you from being emotionally content, I heard. Contempt. And learning how to dance with your darkness, as well as like heal your darkness. You letting go and growing, bro. I'm proud of you. Okay, let's do an oracle. Long time. Yeah, you're really becoming patient with yourself, learning how to be the patient inner parent. Yeah, inner parent to your inner child, right? And you're letting go of prejudice or anybody that like wants to prejudge you is what I heard. Or anybody that's like in famine and sickness, like they don't want to take care of themselves. They're stuck in their unhappy voyages and their unhappiness because they're not willing to do the work. You're like, okay, bro, it's time to go. Yeah, they're stuck in ignorance and like spiritual troubles. They cannot love you because they can't love themselves. So you're learning to let these people go. And that may be in regards to your parental figures, right? Yeah, and like they may have been like secretly competing with you all of your life, right? Yeah. And now like you're recognizing like it's okay for people to make mistakes, but you're not going to take on those mistakes as your own. It's not your stuff. I just threw it. Yeah. That's funny because transformation is the other side of that. We're going to flip this because Spirit told me to. Yeah. You're using your discernment wisely and like atoning to who you want to be. You're using your self-atonement wisely as well. All right, guys. Some of mine, and that's where I'm going to leave it. Like, where are they? Okay. Let go of instant gratification. You'll be glad I'm the wrong one. Instant gratification is the wrong one, right? And it kills long-term happiness, right? You know this, though. You've been working on that. You're a catalyst for their awakening. I can't talk, cat. For their awakening, keep going. Heart chakra. I think you're really learning how to move within that. It's funny because I'm wearing a green shirt. Move within your heart chakra and allow it to lead you. And then we've got Mars, ambition, motivation, anger, call to action of physical body, devotion. I do think you are being called to devote yourself to yourself, right? They aren't willing to give up what's killing them. You can't fix them, but you can fix a part of you that is attracted to their toxicity, attracted to red flags. Hey, fan. Same, but I'm working on that. What are your dreams? Hashtag dare to dream. In what ways are you self-sabotaging? Hashtag self-hate by choosing people who can't choose you, right? We're learning to let go of that cycle, though. Sit with it. Feeling is a healing. It most definitely is. And haunted by your love. No one compares to you. All right, good. All right, guys. I was going to say, all right, boo, but it came out goo. Weird. I hope this helps. Have a great day.